Hi guys, Diane here. Welcome to Daddy Die's Crafty channel. Today I thought I would show you the bow making process, the baby headband process. Now there are hundreds of videos online for this. I'm sure that you will find one that will explain it a lot better than I am, but I just wanted to show you how I'm doing it and the reason I'm doing it this way, and also let you know how all of this gorgeous felt cut. And then I'll show you a few I've already made. They're kind of all the same, kind of going with the same theme for the first batch here. So this is what I ended up with after I cut my stretchy bands and put them together. So what I wanted to do was to make sure that the soft part would always be hitting Christina's head. So I turned it inside out because this super shiny part goes on the outside. This is what the soft part is, so I turned this little piece inside out. So we're going to put this together first, and then I'll show you the rest. All right, so all I'm doing is I'm really just using hot glue. This is one of my first times using a lot of hot glue. I mean, I've used it here and there and hated it, so this is the first time I'm actually using it. And I'm not very good at it, but you know, we all do what we got to do. So all I do is just put a little bit of hot glue, and I have like I've had this hot glue gun since my kids were little, and we did home crafts together. So that's how long I've had this hot glue gun, and it does not really like me. In fact, it doesn't like me a lot right now. Oh, so I got too much there, but we're going to spread it out. And then I'm just going to take it and I'm going to place it over the edge here, just like that. And then what I'm doing, which I haven't seen anybody else do, but I want this bow to be super flat, so I'm just taking a wood sushi stick, you know, chopstick, and just running it over there just to make sure that there's no big bulk of that hot glue. And then if any glue comes out the sides, then that's when I'm going to go ahead and peel it. Only guess what I forgot to do, guys? I forgot to burn my edge here. Make sure you seal your edges, because if you don't, they're going to ravel. And even though these bows, oh, by the way, I cut these bows at 13 inches. The average is 12.5 for a newborn. I figured if I did it at 13, they wouldn't fall off of her, but she might get a little more use out of them. So I'm gearing all these towards newborn outfits that she already has. And then, like you can see, there's two sides. There's a shiny side and then a dull side. The dull side is super soft. So if you switch this around like this, then you're not going to have to put felt on the back of your bow so that the glue part doesn't hurt her head. You know, it'll be a nice finished side. So what I'm doing then is I just put a little more glue right here on the seam. I cannot get this to actually feed in to this one. I don't know why, but it won't do it. So it might actually be time for a real hot glue gun. So I do it just like that, and then I just put this right in the middle. And again, I take my chopstick and I just make sure it's nice and flat. And then I turn it over. I'm going to put one side here, and then I'm going to put the other side just like that. You want to make sure that you get the seam in the middle just so that it's all covered up. You want to make sure that on both sides the seam is covered up, guys. So then I'll take this side and just roll it over. And again, just going over it with the And then you're going to pull this side over just like that. And see how it gives you a nice clean edge? Let's see if this works as easy this time. It worked great the last time. Whoa. See, just when I threaten to buy a new one. And then I just try to make sure that I get a nice, even. And I just clean off whatever comes out. So that way you're getting it nice and flat. It's nice and soft on the inside for the baby. And if any glue has come on, if any glue is there, just peel it off. Okay. So then that's how that looks like. Pretty. I've already done the green one. And then on these, I'm using these little buttons. I got these from Michael's, or I don't know, somewhere. There were a whole bunch of pastel colors in there. So I've just put a little bit of twine in there. You can seal off your edges and just put it through. I've knotted it on the back. So we're going to be using that. And then these bows were cut out with, I've actually cut out bows. Like here's the little tiny bow from Mama Elephant. Right here, those 3 pieces, I used that on the felt. And that's the little bow it made. Oh my gosh, so stinking cute. Beautiful, right? This is this one and this one are from Little Bee's box, bow and box. This is my favorite bow. And this is the bow it makes. This is South Carolina Gamecock colors right here, this garnet and black. So I'll be making a bow with that. That's our favorite college football team. So that is how that bow turns out, and this is what it looks like when you cut it out, right? I also, you remember that flower that I got from, because you guys know, now I'm wishing I hadn't sold all my flower dies, can I just say? But you know that Gina Marie Dyes free die they sent me, this flower die? I used it and cut that flower out. And even that would be super cute. Do I have a yellow headband over here? I'm thinking about, I haven't decided yet, but I was thinking about doing that. Isn't that super cute? And all that is just the felt and that dye, and look how great that cut out. Beautiful. I think I'm going to do a shamrock. I have so many dyes that I could do this with, but right now I'm focusing on the bows. So, all right, so this is how you put this bow together. It's just like any of the other bows. It's super easy. I look for the soft side. There's a really soft side of the felt and then one that's a little harder. I want the soft side to the outside, and I'm just going to put a little bit of glue here and a little bit of glue on this side right there. And then I'm going to take the one with the most glue and fold it over to the middle. And then I'm going to take the other one and fold it over to the middle. And then again, I take my wooden dowel. It does 2 things. It applies pressure, and, you know, being that I have arthritis, it applies the pressure, and also it keeps it super thin for me. And then I take whatever is squeezed out and I just pull it out. And then on this one, this is the bottom layer, and it's going to go here. It's going to wrap around once, and then I cut off this little edge right here because I don't need it to wrap around again. So I cut it just shy of where it needs to go, and then I don't put any additional glue. I only put it on the back. The bow's not going to go anywhere. And then I just make sure, ooh, that was hot. And my gun's not usually that hot. And I'm just going to fold it over, and again, hold it down for a second, then I'm going to grab my chopstick. Making sure that my little bow is pretty straight. And then I'm just going to hold it down. And that's what it's going to look like. Super cute, right? Let's go ahead and do this one real quick. We're going to go out, my husband and I, in the next couple of days when he's feeling better, we're going to go out and get a I told you guys I do my crafting on a fold up plastic table, and it has a lot of give to it. And we're going to go out and get a piece of plywood. Ooh. That hurt. That hurt. Oh, that's going to be a stinger later. We're going to go get a piece of plywood and have Home Depot or Lowe's cut it to the size of my table, and I'm going to put it on the top of the table, and it's going to give me a lot more stability so that I can bring my Cuttlebug over and do things. And so we're going to be working on that in the next couple of days, and then I'll just put some contact paper over the top of it or something so it doesn't look so, oh, that kind of hurts. Boogers. Okay, so this is going to go here just like the other one. We're going to wrap it around. Do I have the right side? Yeah. Going to wrap it around. And then again, I'm just going to cut off that tab because I don't want the added bulk. I'm going to go just shy of where I need the bow to go. And this time I'm going to try very hard not to burn myself. I know there are such better glue guns out there, but this is why I don't play with hot glue guns, because, you know, to be honest, I just don't like them. But this is, I tried 2 different types of fabric glue, none of which worked very well for this project, so I just really did not want to use the hot glue gun. Make sure that's nice and straight, and then again we're just going to glue it down. We're just going to hold it down. And like I said, I do that, 1, because I don't really have a lot of strength, and 2, just because I want that bow nice and flat. And then pick off all the little goobers. And isn't that cute? Alright, and then all I'm going to do is take my little buttons and I'm going to glue them right to the center, just like that. And I'm going to put a good amount of glue on this because I don't want those buttons going anywhere. And I'm just going to set them down right in the middle. And hold them down for a minute. And I'm going to get rid of all my goobers. Super cute. And then once it's had a minute to dry, I'm going to fluff the bows back up again. And then all you're going to do is you're going to take your band on the side that is not finished. Because see, the back is nice and finished, so it's not, I still got another piece of glue to get off of here. So this side right here, oh, I got it. This side is the unfinished side. That's the top of the headband. So wherever your seam is, wherever you've done your gluing, that's where you're going to put your bow. And then we're just going to hot glue that bow right to the middle of that one and to the middle of this green one. And I'm not going to do them both at the same time because I don't want to. I want to make sure. And I'm going to put that a lot of glue on there because I want, again, I want that to hold. And then I'm going to go right into the middle, making sure it's lined up. And I'm going to hold it for a second. It's super cute, right? Minus the goobers. And then again, any place that there is additional glue hanging off, I'm just going to pick it off because I don't want that to show through. Now I've figured the white bows on the next one I'm going to do, that'll be another video. I wanted to get a whole bunch of pastels with white bows because I figured white and the pastel color would go with almost anything. So that's what I wanted to start with. This one's going to have a lot of glue to pick off. Ooh, and it got me again. Oh, I hate hot glue. But I have a feeling by the time I'm done with this, I'll be a pro. Well, at least maybe I won't burn myself as often. Or maybe I'll just have to buy some silicone thumb. Ooh, that one hurt. Thumb thingy, right? Okay. And then again, wherever there's little bits of glue hanging out, I'm just going to go in while it's still a little bit soft, and I'm going to pick it off where you can't see it. Because all you really need is what's attached. And there you go. That's how easy it is. Aren't they stinking cute? And then I just put together a little CD box because I'm going to make quite a few for her. And these are the ones I've already made. So now I've got a blue one and a teal one, pink one, a yellow one. I did a white one with a dark teal with a little rosette flower, which I'm going to do some more of those. And then I did a 4th of July bow, which I made with remember I told you about those little Velcro circles? I put it on Velcro so she can switch it out if she wants to make it just a bow, or I tried my hand at the, that was an experience. The curly Q bows, they didn't turn out so great, but yeah, so that's what I've been working on today. I'm going to keep going at it and see what happens, but yeah, that's what I've done so far. Aren't they stinking cute? They really are. So I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to be doing this one with some black tulle on the back of it for the Gamecocks. I got some fancier stuff coming up with that. And then I was just thinking, with all of these little ribbons that, you know, we have little bits and bobs of, you know, I'm going to be doing, I just think that's so cute. I got all kinds of ideas, so I'm going to work on that. But I just wanted to show you guys how easy that was. So I will talk to you soon. Bye.